Hi there, VC. How you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, and I'm going to do my part four of this kind of series that I started a couple of weeks ago, um, jumping on the 40th anniversary of the release of Metallica's Kill 'Em All. So I decided to go back 40 years and kind of remember, revisit, or talk about the five albums releases from '83 that helped to develop my music journey from around '83, '82 when I started to listen to this type of music till now, to 2023, 40 years later. Where did 40 years went by so fast? So this is my, as I was telling you, this is my fourth installment. This is a band I remember vividly, um, knowing them back in the day. Um, I can't recall where I was watching this video because I watched the video for this album, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. I like the images of the videos. Two hot chicks in I think in white in a white all leather outfit with pants and jacket, going around. I can't recall exactly how the video goes, but it really caught my attention back in the day. I will try to put it down in the comment section, so maybe you can take a look and watch this. It's really cool. It's from 1983, so take having that in mind in case you find it kind of cheesy or outdated or whatever. But the video is really cool, but I think the song is even better. And that was the first single of this huge album, at least for me, that make me appreciate this type of music. That it was not the kind of thrash thrash style of music that Metallica created, or the other two ones that I already talked about. Of course, the more glamier side of things with Motley and all the other good stuff. This one is helping to appreciate a little bit more the more bluesy type of music that was also getting bigger in but maybe later in the 80s with other type of bands that in mostly what Whitesnake was going to do with when they started to get bigger in the states with Slide It In, and of course with the self-title that it was huge. It was all among the airways, and you can escape watching or hearing in the still of the night and all the things that came out, all the singles that came out from 80 from that one, but that was in '87. But this one make me appreciate the music that was coming from the '70s, and it was put into this more modern sound of rock that was happening in this era. And I'm talking about the debut of Fast Away. Of course, I have shown this album many times, and I still think it's a really solid album. This one is from '83. Of course, we all know the story of this one. Speedway and Fast Eddie Clark were not happy with the bands Speedway in UFO, and Fast Eddie Clark was being kicked or quit in Motorhead. So they decided to put a band together. Of course, Fast from Fast Eddie Clark and Way from Speedway. So they decided to put this album together, but Pitway then he realized he wasn't still in a contract obligation with his label Chrysalis, so he couldn't do this album. And I think what I was reading that then later he was offered the job position as a bass player for Ozzy, so it was no brainer. There was big money over there, so he decided to not to jump on this project. So that's why Speedway doesn't play any song in this album. Um, so this one was of course Fast Eddie Clark, a child. he wrote all most of the music of along with these two guys, Jerry Shirley from Humble Pie and an unknown Irish singer by the name of Dave King. And for what I'm reading, there was also a season player, a season bass player, Mike Mick Fit, that played bass here, but he's an uncredited. Two singles were released from this album. Is the song that was "Say What You Will" and "Easy Living." Those were the two singles that were released from this album. This is a great album. This is to me this is a 10 out of 10. This is a masterpiece. If you like bluesy hard rock music, you won't be disappointed. With great vocals by Dave King, an unknown guy that nowadays he plays in an Irish folk band by the name of Flogging Molly. Of course, unfortunately, we lost Fast Eddie Clark a couple of years ago in early 20, 2020, I think. And Jerry Shirley, I don't know what he's doing right now. Maybe he's retired or playing some humble pie things. But this is a great album. This was, of course, from April 1983. 10 songs later, there it was added an 11th song, "Far Far from Home." But if you can go and get this one, you trust me, you won't be disappointed. And maybe got you back to 1983 when this album was released. This band should have been better, but I don't know what happened to them. They tour a lot, they play a lot, but I don't know, bad management, bad everything. They had a cool logo, a cool name. The songs maybe they were that good looking. They didn't have the 80s glamish look, or maybe they were the thing that they were from the UK that played and played against them. But I don't know. They should have been better. Yeah, sure, sorry. They should have been bigger than they are. They kind of a cult band, underrated band. But to me, they are one of the highlights from 1983, and it will always keep as a special place in my music journey and in my music heart, if, for what I say. So that's it. That's my fourth installment in this series that I've been doing. There's only one missing, one episode to do, and of course I know exactly that album which one is going to be. Hope you like it. If you like to share your comments or thoughts from 1983, that will be more than nice. And also, I will try to put a link to that video for "Say What You Will," so you can take a look and enjoy it as much as I did back in the day. Again, thanks for watching. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye till next time.